Hi everyone and welcome to the Mondo League. So we are going to get straight into it, guys. There's 3 races to share in Super Formula at Fuji, as others have shared online. The start here is just absolutely insane, and the first corner will get me into a lot of trouble in my 3 races. So the first race, guys, I've been belted right off the track sideways, and I'm going to show you again from a different angle. This is not the start I wanted, and you'll see here I just get hit from the side and I'm going sideways, taking out other victims as well, as you'll see. It just pushes me sideways. I've got nowhere to go. And this will be another angle to show you guys. I'm trying to get the perfect angle to show you, but yeah, don't end well there, guys. I end up with damage, and it's put me back a little bit, but not too bad actually on this race at this point. So hopefully everything will settle down now. Always lap 1, it's chaotic in these cars, and once you get through the chaos, things calm down. So I didn't really set a qualifying time, so I end up starting near the back on every race. And then you get a car, just goes right down the outside, smashes straight into another player, as you'll see. I brake and that guy's straight in. Absolute ridiculous, no braking whatsoever, and then I've tapped him, and yeah, this is going to be an absolute disaster of a race, guys. Well, I'm up in 8th, so far we're okay, but I have got to try and survive the carnage and make sure nobody else smashes into the back of me. And once we settle down, we'll be okay. There's loads of people taking penalties, so that's brilliant. It's moving up to 6th place. I'll try my best to keep out of everyone's way, not incur any penalties. So I'm right onto the back of these guys in 4th and 5th. And that guy there, I clipped the back of him. He just braked into the corner. For whatever reason, he totally braked into the corner. And that has given me a 2-second penalty. I can't tell you how frustrated I was at this. This guy here just braked, or just lifted off the accelerator when you don't need to at that point. So that's cost me, and it's given me a 2-second penalty. He's received no damage, and for that I received a 2-second penalty. So as you can imagine, I'm furious now in the car, because I know that's going to drop me possibly 2 places here. And every time you get a penalty, it affects your SR rating. And these races are absolute carnage, guys. And it's so easy to pick up a penalty. The penalty system does actually suck on this game, I've got to be honest. And it's probably never really it's never really improved. So this guy's made a mistake in front of me here, and I've got an opportunity, and then he makes another mistake there. So I'll try and stay with him as much as I can, but I'm conscious I've got this penalty to take. And there we go, guys, forced into a penalty. But as you know, 2 seconds is not really 2 seconds, it's more like 4, because by the time you get back up to speed, you've just lost so much momentum. And as you can see, I'm showing you from Smith's perspective. And I've actually got away with that, guys, at this point. I'd only lost 1 place. On Super Max 1. Now Donna. We're on a right battle. And then I've just claimed another half-second penalty. for, I do believe, a slight corner cut. So now I've got Supermax all over the back of me. I'll try and show you from their guys' perspectives. And I've got an opportunity here to get past this guy here in 5th. But no, wasn't able to make the move stick. But now I'm able to get alongside him, and I've taken the place off him, put me up into 5th place. Brilliant stuff. And that was from a mistake that he made. So I'll try and show you from different angles here, guys, so you can see what's going off. So coming back, just want to show it you. So we get up the inside of him here, but then I have to be careful because I don't want to get any damage or any penalty points there. But he makes a right mistake on the exit, and that allows me to sneak into the front of him. And the guy in front of him is not going much faster either, so I've got a potential to grab another place here. But Gran 29's coming back at me. And he's going to make the move up the inside. Not a lot I can do there, guys. The guy in 4th is really going slow. I managed to get the place back. Really need this guy in 4th to get out of the way, because he is really holding me up at this point in the race. And he was another one who braked. He braked when he didn't need to, and that sent me flying off the track. And I've lost a place now due to that. And then I've got Supermax all over the back of me. And now, as you can see, I've got Supermax all over the back of me. At any moment now, Supermax is going to make an attempt, and he dives at the inside. A lovely move from Supermax to get up the inside of me there. And he's even managed to get past Gran 29 with a lovely move. And so have I. It worked out okay for me because he was being so defensive. I was able to get past. But as we're coming down the long straight here, I'm conscious that Gran 29 is going to get a good tow. And he's getting closer and closer and closer, and he's going for the outside line. And he's still going for the outside line, but he didn't take it, and I've managed to take another place back off Supermax 1. So now I'm back up into 5th place and in a good position here. But I know that Supermax is all over the back of me, and I run wide and run off the track, wide off the track. No one can be blamed but myself for that one, I'm afraid. And that's given me a 2nd penalty. And then unfortunately, Supermax tapped the back of me and sent me off the track. Let's have a quick look at this, guys, and you'll see that's where I made a mistake there. And Supermax is all over the back of me, and he's just giving me a lovely little tap there and sent me off. And now I've got this 2nd penalty as well. So that's dropped me back into the realms of Gran 29 and Mad Hero. And up the inside, Gran 29 makes a right cheeky move there when I weren't expecting it. And I've now dropped down to 7th place. This race is now going from bad to worse, and I made another mistake. My tyres are dirty. I'm unfortunately getting wound up, and then Mad Heroes managed to get up the inside. And I've now dropped to 8th place, but now I know I've got this 2nd penalty to take. Unfortunately, any moment now, I'm going to have to slow down and take that penalty, and there we go, guys. And like I said, a 2nd penalty is never really a 2nd penalty. So I've pulled over to the right. It's not even a defensive move, to be honest. I just decided to get out of the way, because Ganja TTV was easily going to get past me at that point. So unfortunately, in a previous race, which I didn't upload, it was an absolute shocker. I unfortunately took out Ganja on a corner. He was able to rejoin behind me, but I did clout him into the side of him, unfortunately sending him off. And I'm fully aware that there could be a repercussion. Another reason why I let him go. I do not want to get involved in that. And now I just got to try and keep it clean for these last few laps. And Ganja in front of me here is going to make a mistake. There he goes. No one involved in that but himself. So I decided to go up the inside of him. But he will go straight up the inside of me there. And slight bit of revenge for what I did to him in the previous race, to be fair. And yeah, that's okay. I'll accept that. So back down into 9th place. And I'm going to cross the line. Unfortunately, in 9th place. And there we go, guys. So yeah, a few of my own mistakes in that one, which cost me. So sent me back down to 9th. And then you got Jimani Racer, and then Adonis Smith. So now we're on to the second race, guys. Again, didn't really set a qualifying lap. So I have a bit of an average start here. Show some race info so you can see what's happening. So I'm trying to find a gap to go down. A little bit squeezed there, but somehow... What? A 5-second penalty? I got a 5-second penalty there, guys. But I do not know why I got a 5-second penalty. That is absolute madness. So let's watch this start again, everyone. And it's impossible to get around this corner without incident unless you're at the front and you get lucky. And we'll go in here, and I did tap that guy to the right left of me, but that was not sort of, didn't cause any problems. I got hit with a 5-second penalty, guys. And straight away I've got Samu here who I'm fighting in Shinobi, and Samuel, you will recognise, has also got a McLaren livery on his car like I have, but I've got the later one and he's got an earlier one. And I've made a move up the inside of him. I'm taking his place, and he's run really wide there. So off onto the dirty stuff. But you can imagine, can't you? I'm absolutely furious at this point. Absolutely furious. I've got this 5-second penalty. But you can see just how many places this is going to cost me at the end of this lap. It's pretty much through no fault of my own. I'm going to be the victim here, guys. And the guy in front had a wobble, but so did I. And Rindo's getting quite close to the back of me here. But obviously he's fully aware I've got this massive 5-second penalty to take. So I get right over. I'm getting a bit of a tow here, actually, off Rindo, but I've pulled off the racing line, but then he's in the racing line as well. But there's my penalty, guys. There we go. That's how bad it is. Everyone just goes through me. And there's Samuel as well, so I don't know why he ended up down in 10th, but he did. And now I'm in 12th place behind this slow Aston Martin. So right, the first thing we've got to do is get past this Aston Martin. Charlesman. And then start trying to regain some places, because I'm in 12th and it's obviously awful. But if you look in front, there's a right bunch of cars all fighting for a place. So Darth here, that's one place gain up the inside of Darth. Right, Charlesman up the inside of Charlesman. Charlesman runs wide on his own. I've then been knocked off the track, back on, and it's literally even worse now, guys. I've now lost even more places. So watch what happens here. So trying to go around the corner here. Yeah, basically I had to do that, guys. I had nowhere to go. So that's cost me now. I'm down in 13th place now. So this race is actually going from bad to worse. I'm only on lap 2. I've actually gained a place back there. Somebody had made a mistake or gone offline. So that has now moved me back to 12th place. I've got 4 cars in front. So this is 4 places I can potentially get back in this race and try and save a little bit of dignity, because it's a shocker and I've had these massive penalties and this has really affected my driver rating. So we need to get past these 4. My safety rating, sorry, not my driver rating, my safety rating took a battering on these races, as I will explain to you at the end and the next series of races that's coming on after these. So one guy's made a massive mistake there, Shinobi, and I'm right over the back, so we'll just have a look because I want to show you that so you can see what actually happened. Trying to actually find the incident. There it is. So let's see what happens. So you got Samuel there, you can see. Oh, and he smashed straight into the back. Straight into the back of him. That was not nice. That was actually not good at all. I'm sorry, Samuel, but that was not clean racing. Whatever the reason was, I don't know, but that was not clean at all. So anyway, we're up into 10th here, guys, and Clouds is behind me, and he was one of the leaders of the race, so I don't really know what's going on with him. Let's see what we can do here. See if I can get past the Spaniard. And I'm going to go around the outside of him, and all the way around the outside of him. And I've got the inside line here, guys. And that is another place taken. Now that has put me up to 9th. So now we've got to try and get past Sammy. So now what I need to do, everyone, is stay as close to Sammy as possible. Now remember, we've got Risky, B78 quite close to me as well. He could be getting a tow. My lap times are absolutely shocking in this race. I'll try and keep it as clean as I can now. Oh, and another guy's gone off. Darth's lost it. Let's find a quick replay of Darth, see what happens to him. Oh, he just got onto the curb, bit too much on the curb, and that sent him off into a massive spin. So that's put me into 8th place. We are getting forward, guys, in this race. A little bit of luck involved, others making mistakes. I did make one lovely move. Now I've got to try and get after Sammy A, another fellow Brit. Can I get past him? That is the question. I'll try and put him under a bit of pressure. We are on lap 4. My best lap by far so far in this race. Oh! And I put Sammy under a lot of pressure and he's gone off. So that's moved me up to 7th place. Now we're going to have to go for Charlesman, the Spaniard. Let's see if we can catch him up. Oh, and that is the guy with the Aston Martin livery on his car. Obviously, a big Fernando Alonso fan. That's what I'm going for, guys. Oh, and he's made a nice move on Rindo and got past Rindo by the looks of it. And Rindo's just ahead. I'm in 7th place. Can I get onto the back of Rindo? Let's see if we can catch this Aston Martin up. We've got 2 laps to go and I'm absolutely flying now, guys. Got some determination. Not as quick as the Ben in the fastest lap, but then this Ben, whoever he is at the front of every race just recently, and he is super fast. So I don't think we're going to catch Ben. So if we just skip forward a little bit, guys, I do not want to waste your time in this race. We'll see now. There's a guy called Caliber and Rindo fighting it out. So I suspect that Caliber must have had a penalty that he's taken. So try and see it from their point of view. So if we can get onto the back of these two, that would be absolutely epic. Actually, Caliber made a mistake there. It's allowed me to just get a little bit closer to him. And I'm hoping that these two are going to have a little battle, and that will help me. Yeah, these two are having a little bit of a battle here, guys. And let's watch these through. We're in the latter half of the lap now. These two have a good scrap. I can possibly get close enough. And these two are very close, but look how close I am to the back now of Caliber. We've only got a few corners left for me to make a move. Oh, Caliber's made a mistake, and I've gone up the inside and taken that place away. You cannot afford to make mistakes in these races, guys. You cannot afford it. That has put me into 6th place. Oh, and Caliber went into the back of me. But I am going to say, fair play to Caliber, because he did back out. I watched the replay back, and Caliber did hit me here. And it was accidental. And fair play to Caliber, he lifted off there. So thanks, Caliber, for the fair play. It's much appreciated. But I've got to admit, in a previous race that I did earlier, I did one race, I've not shared it. It was an absolute disaster, but I did take someone out, and it wasn't very fair, and so he deserved to get me back, and that was like Ganja. So we're going to come across the line. We got 6th place, guys. That was a massive save on my part, because the race had gone awfully up to that point, to the halfway stage of the race. And Samuel, let's watch what happened earlier. That, Samuel, was absolutely ridiculous. Blatant taking out. Oh, and then you got a 4-second penalty. And then you disconnected. Yep, you disconnected. Awful that was. So, strange though, because it was in other races and didn't do that. So, yeah. So, right, race 3, the last race. And straight away I've had to take avoiding action, because the car was just sat there, not moving on the track. So at this point I'm in 10th, and we have another guy with an Aston Martin livery on, and we are in the middle here, guys, and I get hit and sent straight into the wall. Honestly, guys, this corner has just caused so much pain for me this week. Honestly, during that week's racing, absolutely awful. And then I got hit again from behind. What you don't appreciate, guys, is that you get damage. It's only light damage, but you do get damage. The damage clears after so many seconds, but you do have to carry the damage for about 20 seconds or 30 seconds. So anyway, I've gained a place back there. So as you can imagine, I'm pretty much fuming here. I got took out. I did check the replays, and it was totally accidental. But there's going to be a collision here, and 3 cars all got taken out. So I got lucky there, guys, and I was able to get 10th place back. So this time I'm just hoping, I just need a clean race. So the first guy we are going to try and get past is Andre. Andre does not take that corner very well at all, and I had to take a little bit of avoiding action there so as not to hit the back of him. And Andre had a penalty, which he took. And now I'm in 9th, and I'm going to go after Andy. Let's see if I can get onto the back of Andy. We have a yellow flag for an incident. And Andy is going quite slow, but I don't think it was Andy that caused the flag. But Andy's taking it really slow through here, guys. And I'm going to go up the inside of him. I'm taking that place off him. Sorry, Andy. I'll make you run wide, but I'm taking that place. Thank you. So that's another place taken. I'm now in 8th place, and now we're going to try and go after Gamble. Gamble is quick with his lap times that he's set, but he does seem to fade a little bit sometimes in the races. So if I can get onto the back of him, there's a potential for another place for me to take here. And you can see who's in the lead again, it's Ben. So we've got absolutely zero chance of catching Ben. I made a little bit of a mistake there. Bit too much acceleration. And Gamble is not going to be easy. But you see the name in front of Gamble? It's Samuel, the guy with the McLaren livery that's like mine but older. Here's another guy that we're going to see. So what we're going to do, everyone, is skip forward. And we've got Go Fast and Gamble. And Go Fast has made a mistake there. It's ended up behind Gamble. So what I need to do is stay with these. If possible, stay as close as I can. If I can finish in the top 6, I will be extremely happy. The top 6 positions are what you aim for in this game. So as we're coming down the straight here, I'm not close enough to get onto the back of Go Fast, but Go Fast is he brakes quite early. A little bit of a concertina effect, but I do seem to get a little bit closer to him. And I took that beautifully. So much better than he did. And look how close I am to the back of him now. And we're both guilty of taking the same line there. No advantage. Two temps up. Oh, he's made a mistake there, guys. So that's allowed me to get right onto the back of him. In fact, I had to back out there, guys, otherwise I was going to hit him. That's cost me. That has cost me through that section. And you do not want to get in the dirty air of these cars. So what we're doing, guys, is we're coming up to this straight now, and I need to get this right. And I can get this right and get close to him. Oh, I messed it up. I messed it up on the exit. He's going over to the right. Let's get as close as I can to the back of him. That last third of the lap, third sector was pretty shocking. I had a terrible third sector. We have a yellow flag ahead of us. And that is Samuel. Samuel's made a mistake. Go Fast, got in front of him. And I'm going to go up the inside of Samuel. And I made a nice pass there on Samuel. You see, fair play to Samuel in this race because he drove clean. So I don't understand what he did in that previous race. Because he drove clean for the rest of it, so unless he had a disconnection or I don't know, some lag possibly, I don't know, but I want to try and stay as close to Go Fast as possible this time. See if I can get how close I am to him now. So I've got to get this right, guys. As we're coming out the exit here, this is much better for me, and now I am close enough. And let's see if I can get that toe coming down the straight. Overtake is on, boost is on. Oh, see if I can get him. Right, I'm going to try and get him on the braking. If I can get him on the braking. Yes, on the braking. I knew I could outbrake him there. I knew I could outbrake him. If you want to go fast, you need to go faster. Goes without saying. And now I've got to try and be careful here, guys, because he could do the same to me. But for him to be able to do that, he's going to have to really, really stick with me and hope that I make a mistake. And he's got Samuel quite close to him actually, so he's under a bit of pressure now from the guy behind, so I don't think I have to worry. Ben's already gone across the line and won the race. So I'm just going to try and take it steady here. Make sure I don't make any mistakes. And plain sailing, guys, I'm going to come across the line in 6th place. So overall, I had a 9th, a 6th and a 6th. So overall, not too bad. Week's racing, quite enjoyed it. But it did massively impact my safety rating, and this is going to be an effect in the next races, because I'm going to have to take it steady and make sure I try and increase my rating back up. So that's it, everyone. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Please remember to give the video a like, subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you again soon for the next one. Bye for now.